What's going on, everybody? Jack Acid with ApexHead.com, bringing you another episode of Escape Zero with commentary. Today competing in the Porsche Sports Car Showcase, and we will be taking out the 2012 Cayman R to the Iberian International Circuit, and it's the reverse full circuit. And have never driven this car before, at least not that I can remember. It's been quite a while. Taking a look at our assists, racing with no assists on hard AI, and we'll see what kind of pace this thing has here at the Iberian Circuit. If you haven't had a chance to download or play the Porsche car pack, it's highly worth your money, trust me. So let's see what this thing can do off the line, already up into second gear. That's what I love about the Porsche cars, is extremely quick, very, very fast. And so now riding here in P6, looking at the back of the blue car up in P5. And I have to admit, I've been playing a whole lot of grid lately, so I have to sort of readjust. I'm a little out of practice, so you'll have to forgive me here. Trying to get around this very, very busy section here. Contact from behind, not with me, but there's slight contact with the yellow car, and able to get up into P4. So just trying to test the edges of the car here. Got to be honest, not that familiar with this circuit. I'm a big fan of the short track, but it's been a long time since I've done the full circuit, so I have to kind of relearn as I go here. Drifting around here, that's a butchered corner, but don't pay too much attention to the turn ratings. As long as we can keep it on track, I'm pretty happy. So coming around this sweep, and very slow AI, now wheel to wheel with the P3 car, and contact there, driven onto the lawn, and trying to get back on the tarmac, and there goes the yellow car, relegates me back into P5, and now contact from behind. So obviously I'm very, very slow coming through that corner, and that has been duly noted as we come around the final corner before the end of the lap. And let's see if we can overtake the yellow car coming around here at the start of lap 2. And trying to get past him before we come down to this very, very strange hairpin, and very, very tricky to negotiate. You can see the AI also having a hard time as I try and keep things on track, trying to ride the rails around the outside. Let's see if we can make a move. Not going to happen. And in fact, losing out to the yellow car again. And contact there, for some reason he's slowed down. I guess the field slowed down in front of him, getting my gearbox out of sorts. So already an extremely ugly race here in the middle of lap 2. So trying to get things sorted out and starting to fishtail just a little bit. You can see trying to work out my grip problems as we swing around here in second gear. A little bit of drift there. And remember, coming down the hill here is where the AI is extremely slow, so let's see if we can take advantage. And very close there, and not going to be able to get around, but this time not pushed off onto the lawn, so I guess that's an improvement. Whoa, very slow coming through here, coming into the back of the P3 car, and going to have to bide my time coming around the final corner and see if we can get around him along this long straight. And then we should have a couple of laps to go to get on the leaders. You can see the red car leading up ahead. And just noticing over the last couple of corners just how much acceleration this car has. It's very, very swift coming out of the corners, as long as you can get it pointed in the right direction right away. So let's see if we can come up on the P2 car here. I was being very conservative in my braking and really pretty much blew that opportunity altogether. You can see the P4 car pushing very, very hard, but now able to catch up with the field and starting to get a little more comfortable with the car, and have gone around the circuit a couple of times, so that's helping. And figuring if I can stick with the silver car coming around, might be able to make a overtake down at the bottom of the hill. But of course that's easier said than done, since the circuit cinches up like that, the bottleneck. But if I can get around him, that'd give me a chance to chase the leader down for the final lap. So let's see what happens. Here we come around, and not going to happen, and bumped off onto the track. That was my fault. I should have broke sooner, and costing myself a position, almost 2 positions. Contact on the right hand side, bumped off onto the curb, and almost went off track again. And you can see the yellow car in the rear view mirrors trying to get in on the action, try and take advantage of some of this nonsense going on up here. So in an act of desperation, came into contact with the blue car from behind, now chasing the blue car in front. And we got 1 lap to get this done. And obviously in 3 attempts and 3 failures, really don't want the race to come down to bottleneck hill, so to speak. So going to get aggressive here. Let's see what happens. You can see getting bunched up, and this is really ugly at this point. Not the most gentlemanly overtake on my part, attempt I should say. Went very, very slow P3 car through there, and no real damage to the car. You can see I got a little bit of damage, but nothing that's causing performance issues, but able to get around him from P3, and now trying to slingshot my way around P2. And that was surprisingly easy, a major stroke of good luck, but you can see just what kind of pace the P1 car has on us right now. We've only got a handful of corners to go. Obviously coming down the hill here, not going to have any opportunity to overtake, but let's see what happens coming out of the exit. Look at this, he's very, very slow coming around here, as long as we can keep it on the rails, and probably going a little bit too fast. And onto the lawn, and let's see if we can get back into shape, and yes we can, as long as we don't blow it at the last corner. We will have won a very, very ugly but very fun race all the same. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If so, feel free to rate or comment. And should also mention that I just started the Facebook page after joining a YouTube network. And so if you're one of those likey people, you can like me. And also, if you haven't had a chance to check out my new grid series, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really enjoying doing it. It's more of a comedy piece and a pretty radical departure from any of my other content. And it's a little bit more fictional and story driven, so that's been an interesting dichotomy to sort of take these videos into a different dimension or thinking. So again, I'm enjoying it, so hopefully you will too. So until the next one, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.